What's going on? It's the Green Dot Whisperer. We're back again. So we're bringing you an Algorand video to see where we're going to find the bottom because we are currently going down. Our highest point that we reached since the last video was 97 cents, I believe. Let's go check that out. It was 98 cents. 98.84 to be exact. So that was our high, and that's where we got rejected. We never made it higher than that. That was on the 31st of March. And now the EMA's actually got in order downward. You see how it was just flashing the red. It's about to light up for a short on the day chart. So that's not too good. I mean, we already had a decent drop from 98 to 78, you know. So let's see what's going on here, because I made a short video, I guess, or shorts, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube, calling out that the best thing I could advise is to break out the fib retraction tool on the 1 hour and see what your levels look like, because that might be one of the points of rebounding. So we'll get into that right now. Actually, I want to point out a few important things. Day chart. MACD about to cross downward. As you can see, this highlighted, the indicator highlighted, meaning that we are getting in order downward on the day chart, which is definitely not a good look. And that scares me even more because, why does it scare me? Because the 2-day chart has a red dot already. And so I tell you, the higher the time frame, the more powerful the move. And the 3-day chart doesn't have a red dot, but you could see a huge red engulfing candle that's probably going to close today. We have 7 hours to make that candle change the way it looks. Hopefully within 7 hours it does, but it's not looking too hot for us. And the bad part about that is that if anybody that follows me and knows what we're talking about, there's going to be a red dot that's going to print right there on the wave oscillator. And that red dot with the volume on top, like it is right now, you see this yellow bubble? That's the VWAP. That red dot would have almost like this. It was almost identical. You see that? But when the red dot came, this is going to be a strong downward sell. Look at this one. This one printed and came all the way down. That pie is a huge move on the charts. Let's see. So yeah, it's a big drastic drop. You could tell. See, it's almost the same thing playing out. That was from here where the red dot is, from that bar all the way down to here. So it is a major move. So we don't want to see that, because if that comes out, then that's going to carry up and cancel our green dot on the week chart, which we weren't done. We were supposed to cross upward and not continue going down. So we don't want to get faked out on this weekly. And I mean, even if it goes down, it's going to look even better on the monthly, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's go down to the smaller charts, because we got to look at important levels. This is really counter trend trading right now, which is not the safest thing to do. You don't want to counter trend trade. You want to trade with the trend. So when it's like this, when people are trying to long when it's falling, that's counter trend trading. You're looking for a bottom. You're trying to see where the bottom is going to be. The only effective way to do that is by trying to catch levels of the Fibonacci chart on your 1 hour chart. So let's see how we could do that. As you can see, our chart champion indicator highlighted and told us from this very point that we were going to go down because the EMA started getting into order to break down. And voila, as you can see. Now, we could always take the lowest point and draw it up from the fib. You hit your Fibonacci retracement right here. You take from the lowest point to the highest point and draw that out. And it looks like this. Let's hide some of these things. Too many things making it messy. Let's give you a clearer picture. Hide this VPR. Okay. So as you can see here, after you draw your chart, you can see where we are. On the shorts video, I said we was heading to the golden pocket. The golden pocket, the 0.61 was at 82 cents. We actually broke below that. And then I said the step after that would be the 0.78 level right here, which we technically broke below that too already. Because as you can see right there, that's it right here. You see how, but you see, all right, pay attention to these levels because these levels are points of where it's supposed to rebound, but if it's an extra bullish, it's not. But it is going to have some type of green action just because it is a fib level. So even when you see we broke down below the golden pocket, the 0.61, we still had a little few green bars because it was trying, and then it went back up to the golden pocket right there and broke down. So you see how it respects those levels. Same thing is happening now. In the 0.78, it went down, touched, tried to bounce up, but the bearishness is overcoming and winning right now. So are we going to hold that 0.78 level? I hope so. I hope we rebound from here and, maybe go retest the 0.61 or even the 0.5, 0.5 being 85 cents and 90 cents. I actually thought we were going to be more aggressive bullishly and rebound at the 0.05, which we really didn't. We did here once, gave us a full sense of hope just because we got rejected by the 34 EMA and came tumbling right back down. So if we had to pick another level to basically say where the bleeding is going to stop, it would have to be that next level, which is the one level right here. And that would have to be 72 cents. Do I want to see it go that low? Definitely not. I wanted to see it rebound at 85 cents and go higher, but that did not happen. So hopefully we could take advantage of cheaper prices, but I'm going to hold out to 72 cents. I'm not buying anything in between that. So either we rebound or we go to 72 cents. And that's when I would place my bet, or buy some more algo. This is not financial advice. This is just me trading from my experience. So that is the next level to look out for, guys. 72 cents. And you already know if we break that level, we're not going to wait for 56 cents. The big resistance that we pointed out when we first came out was that 67 cents level, as you can see right now, lining up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we going to come back down and meet that? I would hope not, So I don't want to see any more lower action. I feel like, that was good enough to get EMA's titers and hopefully continue a bull run because we were getting EMA's in order on the bullish side up to, I think we went up to the 8-hour, we lit that up. But it's pretty sad to see them getting out of order now. Our best chart was the 1 hour because that was above the 800. So let's turn this stuff off. Let's see oh no, see we broke under the 800-day EMA. So when we were running, this was the best chart right here. And now it's definitely not. Because here, this is when we started getting into order. This is when all the EMAs passed the 800. This is the true order right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, so we enjoyed the gain from EMAs being super tight, getting into order. Look at that beautiful run. But the party doesn't continue all night long, all day long. And there's always going to have to come a time period where it breaks down. And this is where you see them bunching up and getting tight again. And now it's taking a crap downward. And we have the red instead of the green like we had here. How long is that red going to continue? No one really knows, but we know certain levels that are supposed to be resistant. So we're going to have to hopefully play resistance levels, support levels, not better said, actually. We're going to have to play the support levels. And like I said, that's a lot riskier. That's counter trend trading. Fibs work okay most of the times, but not as good as the EMA strategy. So if you have a trading itch, or if you just want a DCA, I would advise to DCA with support levels and fib retracement tool, and buy according to those levels instead of buying the in between wishy-washiness. So we're gonna have to wait and see, guys. This is, I mean, I hope the bleeding stops soon. We need the bleeding to stop soon, because if we get that 3-day, that is not going to be good, and that's a high enough time frame to make some real noise and some damage. That red candle is not a pretty sight right now. Look how huge that is. It's an engulfing bullet, I mean bearish candle right there. On a 3-day chart, that's a huge time frame that we do not want to see this play out. The day chart is getting out of order, in order for the short, basically. And we don't want to see this. This is not what we want. Remember when we rebound out over here, when we broke below, that was the 67 cents level, broke below the 800. What are we going to do now? Are we going to go below the 67 cents level, which no one wants to see? Or are we going to meet it and rebound, or are we going to rebound right now? Those are the three options. You know, I mean, I don't really think there's a lot of consolidation to do in the 70 cents level. That's what the VPR is for. Let me see. Shows you where people are interested in the coin at, basically the most. According to this, we could still rebound back to 91 cents. So big wish, but yeah, no. That's where the biggest support is, pretty much, or where people want the orders to be at. Yeah. Let's see if we could go lower than that. What would this be? That's too much. Ain't nobody, you're definitely not ready for that. If you get a red dot on the weekly, 31 cents would be the biggest right here. Look at all that support. Boop, 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 boop. But that would be a bear market, guys. Let's not do that. So fingers crossed. Like I said, your next magical level can be, or should be, the point. I wanted to rebound now because it's at the 0.78. So that's 78 cents right now. We should have some type of a rebound. But if it doesn't, 72 cents. And we don't want to see anything lower than that, because if we do, 67 cents of support. If we break that, it's a bad day for Algorand holders. All right, guys. So I'm sorry for the bad news, but that's all I got for you right now today. Have a good night. God bless. See you. Gooses.